What if I told you? Could the pills in your medicine cabinet be slowly stealing your memory? That's right. Everyday medications, sleep pills, allergy meds, even cholesterol pills could be harming your brain. This isn't just a theory. Research shows that estimated 25 million seniors are taking medications that may silently harm their memory, many without knowing it. And the worst part? Many of these medications can be purchased without a prescription. But there's good news. I'm here to help you. Welcome back to my Golden Aging Health channel. In this video, we'll walk you through the 7 most common memory-damaging medications and what you can do if you're taking one. By watching until the end, you'll learn which medications to watch out for, the science behind how they affect your brain, and what you can ask your doctor to do instead. Before we dive into these dangerous drugs, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell so you'll always be the first to know when we post new videos to keep your mind sharp and your body healthy, especially after 60. So let's begin, because the first drug on our list is one many people take without thinking twice. Drug number 1, Benzodiazepines, anti-anxiety medications. Let's start with a class of medications that many seniors are prescribed for anxiety, insomnia, or muscle spasms: benzodiazepines. You might know them by their brand names: Valium, diazepam, Ativan, lorazepam, Xanax, alprazolam, or Klonopin, clonazepam. These drugs work by calming brain activity. But here's the catch. They also suppress regions of the brain responsible for short-term memory, especially the hippocampus, the part critical for learning and remembering new things. According to Harvard Health Publishing, long-term use of benzodiazepines has been linked to a 50% increased risk of dementia in older adults. And in a study published by the British Medical Journal, regular users had a significantly higher likelihood of developing memory loss and cognitive decline. Here's a real story. A retired teacher named Ellen began forgetting her students' names and even got lost while driving to her favorite grocery store. She'd been on Ativan for 2 years to manage sleep issues. After tapering off under her doctor's guidance, her memory began to improve gradually. Later, we'll explain more about how Drug 5 shocked even doctors with its link to memory decline in Section 5. Don't miss it. Have you or someone you know used any of these medications for sleep or anxiety? I'd love to hear how it affected your memory. Share your story in the comments. Drug number 2, anticholinergic medications, allergy, bladder, and sleep aids. Next up are anticholinergic drugs. John, a 72-year-old with mild urinary issues, was taking oxybutynin. Within months, his family noticed his short-term memory slipping. After switching medications, his cognitive fog lifted noticeably. Anticholinergic drugs, a broad category found in many over-the-counter and prescription meds. These include common names like Benadryl diphenhydramine, ditropan oxybutynin for overactive bladder, and even some nighttime sleep aids like Tylenol PM. They work by blocking acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter critical for memory and learning. According to the National Institute on Aging, reduced acetylcholine activity is a hallmark of Alzheimer's disease. That's a serious red flag. A landmark study in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found that seniors taking strong anticholinergics for just 60 days had a 30% higher risk of memory loss. Long-term use? Even more dangerous, link directly to increased dementia rates. Have you reviewed your current medications for anticholinergic effects? Drop "checked" in the comments if you've taken a closer look lately. It might inspire someone else to do the same. Drug number 3, statins, cholesterol-lowering medications. Now let's talk about a drug that's supposed to protect your heart, but might be hurting your memory instead. Statins. The widely used cholesterol-lowering drugs like Lipitor, atorvastatin, Zocor, simvastatin, and Crestor, rosuvastatin. Statins are lifesavers for many when it comes to heart health, but there's been debate about their effect on the aging brain. Some seniors report feeling mentally cloudy or having trouble recalling words after starting a statin regimen. According to a review by Harvard Health, while not all studies agree, certain individuals, especially older adults, can experience reversible memory loss or confusion linked to statin use. The FDA even issued a warning in 2012 about cognitive side effects, including forgetfulness and fuzzy thinking. Margaret, an 80-year-old piano teacher, began forgetting sheet music she'd known for years after being prescribed simvastatin. After switching to a lower dose under medical supervision, her memory noticeably improved. If you think statins are bad, the next drug is even worse for your brain. Drug number 4. Sleep medications, Z-drugs. Coming in at number 4 are sleep aids often called Z-drugs, such as Ambien, Zolpidem, Sonata, Zaloplan, and Lunesta, Epiclone. These are different from benzodiazepines, but they affect the brain in similar ways, sedating the central nervous system and impairing the brain's natural sleep memory cycle. The National Institute on Aging warns that these drugs can cause daytime drowsiness, disorientation, and yes, memory loss, especially with continued use. Seniors are more vulnerable because the body takes longer to metabolize these drugs, meaning they linger longer in the system. According to a 2020 Mayo Clinic review, older adults using Zolpidem were significantly more likely to experience cognitive decline and increased fall risk, both of which can affect long-term brain health and healthy aging. Have you tried sleep medications like Ambien or Lunesta? Did they help? Let me know in the comments. Drug number 5. Antidepressants, Tricyclics, and certain others. In this follow-up to Part 1, we uncover a common drug prescribed to seniors, not for depression, but for pain that's been quietly linked to cognitive decline. My neighbor Thomas, a 68-year-old former engineer, was prescribed amitriptyline to treat chronic back pain. Within 6 months, his wife noticed he was having trouble following conversations and kept asking the same questions. Finally, his doctor connected the dots. After switching medications, his lucidity gradually returned. Yes, antidepressants, specifically tricyclic antidepressants, TCAs, like Elavil, amitriptyline, and tofranil, imipramine. These are older drugs that are still prescribed today to treat depression, nerve pain, and even migraines. What are the risks? Many TCAs have strong anticholinergic effects, which, as we discussed, block acetylcholine, which is important for memory and learning. According to the Journal of the American Geriatric Society, older adults who take TCAs are 25 to 35% more likely to develop dementia symptoms over time. And we can't forget the public journey of Grammy-winning country music legend Glenn Campbell. While his Alzheimer's wasn't directly caused by the drug, his openness about his dementia has shined a light on the importance of spotting warning signs early. Drug number 6. Antihistamines, first-generation allergy medications. Here's something most people over 60 are never told. Over-the-counter allergy drugs, especially first-generation antihistamines like Benadryl diphenhydramine, chlorotrimton, and Dimetapp, are strongly linked to memory loss in older adults. Why? These drugs are highly anticholinergic, just like some antidepressants. They block the neurotransmitter acetylcholine, which, as we've covered, plays a crucial role in learning and memory. According to a 2015 study published in JAMA Internal Medicine, Seniors who took strong anticholinergic drugs daily for 3 years had a 54% higher risk of developing dementia. That's not a typo, 54%. Sandra, a 74-year-old with seasonal allergies, took diphenhydramine every night to help her sleep. Over time, her daughter noticed Sandra was repeating stories, forgetting appointments, and struggling with word finding. When they reviewed her meds, they were shocked. After switching to a second-generation antihistamine like Claritin, Loratadine, her memory began to stabilize. Still with me? Good, because the last group of drugs is the one people ask me about the most. Drug number 7, beta blockers, for high blood pressure and heart conditions. Finally, we arrive at beta blockers, a class of drugs widely used to treat high blood pressure, arrhythmias, and even anxiety. Common ones include metoprolol, propranolol, and atenolol. While these medications help regulate the heart, they also affect the brain specifically by reducing norepinephrine, a chemical that plays a role in alertness and memory recall. According to a 2021 study published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society, certain beta blockers, especially lipophilic ones like propranolol, can cross the blood-brain barrier and have been associated with cognitive side effects, including mental fatigue, brain fog, and memory loss, particularly in adults over 65. The Mayo Clinic also lists confusion and short-term memory changes among the potential side effects of beta blockers, especially at higher doses or in individuals sensitive to blood pressure changes. Let me share a quick case. Harold, a 76-year-old retired pilot, noticed he had trouble focusing during conversations and struggled with remembering names after starting atenolol. His cardiologist helped adjust the dosage and timing of his medication, and over time, Harold's cognitive clarity began returning. Have you ever felt brain foggy or had trouble concentrating since starting beta blockers? So, let's recap the 7 common drugs that can cause memory loss in older adults. Number 1. Benzodiazepines like Valium and Xanax. Number 2. Anticholinergic medications like Benadryl and Ditropen. Number 3. Statins, especially high doses in some seniors. Number 4. Sleep aids, Z-drugs, such as Ambien and Lunesta. Number 5. Tricyclic antidepressants like Elavil. Number 6. First-generation antihistamines, including diphenhydramine. Number 7. Beta blockers like metoprolol and propranolol. Now, does this mean you should stop taking these drugs on your own? Absolutely not. But you should have a conversation with your doctor. Ask questions like, are there safer alternatives that protect my brain health? Can we try a lower dose or different schedule? Are there non-drug options that support healthy aging? And please notice that this content is for informational purposes only and does not replace medical advice. Always consult your healthcare provider before making any changes to your medication. Many seniors have safely switched medications, adjusted dosages, or tried non-drug therapies like cognitive training, physical exercise, and nutritional strategies shown to improve memory, especially when guided by a professional. Remember, it's never too late. The brain has neuroplasticity, meaning it can heal and rewire even in later life. If you found this helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more clear, science-backed videos on senior health, brain health, and living your best life after 60. We post every week, and your health journey matters.